Hey Thomas, how are you today?
Jonathan, I am doing fabulous. And how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Good. I
All
got a
right,
good topic for us
what's
today, and
that?
it's actually targeted to people who have a profession, salespeople, marketing people, all right?
Okay.
Advantages to branding yourself professionally, all right? So I'm going to let you go with that. You start running.
Okay. So I think there's a couple of different points that I think we should try to go over. So uh, figuring out who is what is your brand, what are you doing, who you want to attract to. So I think you want to look to figure out internally your business yourself. What kind of values do you have as a company? What do you want to
All right. This is what I want to do. I don't want to talk about companies branding. I want to talk about individuals. Let's talk about salespeople. All right. Let's just take that because then other people can apply it from there to marketing, et cetera, accounting. Let's go that direction. All right. So if
Right.
you're a
So as
salesperson,
right as a salesperson, similar thing though. Like, as a salesperson yourself, what do you want to have as your values? Who do you want to target? If you're
mhm,
branding yourself, right, you have to figure out what do you want to go after and who you want them to see. So
mhm.
do you want to have highlighting your strengths? So what do you possess that maybe your competition doesn't? How are you going to come across? How are you going to show your identity as a salesperson? So really just going through all that and figuring out what you are as a person that's going out there.
Okay. Now, also, you're talking about defining your brand professionally. All right. So what type of specialty you in, what industry you're in. All right. So you want to actually define that, correct?
You do. I mean, I'll look at real estate brokers for an example, because
Fine.
they use their person as their brand, right? Every one of them usually have a photo of themselves. Their face is normally their brand. They have it on
Hmm.
all the signs, so they're defining who they are and who they want to go after. So if they're targeting people in Roslyn Heights in New York, they're gonna put their picture. They're gonna try and target people that are looking to buy in Roslyn or surrounding areas. So they're really just
Okay.
putting themselves out there. If
So
you're a
they're, they're
salesperson,
they're establishing their presence then within a certain area, correct?
correct.
All
So
right.
even as a salesperson, most salespeople, what do they want to show the person they're trying to sell? They do
Hmm.
want to have that face-to-face interaction if they could. If they can't, they'll try and do a video. If they can't do a video, they'll try and do a call with an email. And a lot of the times, if you're really good, they'll put a picture of themselves in their photo, a photo of themselves
Okay.
in the email. They're doing
Hmm.
this because they want you to know who they are, what do they represent, what can you expect by working with them, and how do you see them going forward?
Okay. Um, Also, you want to get professional feedback from not only your clients, but from your peers when you're putting this whole branding together. Outside of being that real estate agent, if you happen to be a salesperson in, digital marketing, IT information, selling data, selling credit card machines, you want to be able to put that brand out there to let the customers exactly know who you are, especially your future customers. And you also, when you ask your peers and ask clients, ask them to give a little bit, maybe a 2 sentence, no more than 3 sentence, little bit of a, review of you. All right. With the link to them. So if that potential customer is interested in you, at least they can reach out to that person who gave the review and hopefully they'll return the favor and, give you kind of like a boost. All right. Of who the person you truly are. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, getting the feedback from people in your industry, potential customers that you have that ability to talk to them, go to your friends, your family, because they know you best too. So let them feel
Hmm.
feel it out and see what they have as far as feedback. It's
Hmm.
not going to be perfect. None of us are. We all make mistakes. We all may
Correct.
not see things the same way as others. So that's why, like, they might say, do this differently, do that differently, try this, and you can get a little bit from everyone and make it fine tune it to be easier to present to people. But
100%. So basically, what we're trying to say, you know what? Make sure everything's on a professional level. Do not put stuff personal in there. Clean up everything, even clean up your Facebook and Instagram, etc.
it's it.
Stuff is
I've
that
heard,
brand. As
yeah,
Jonathan said, Yeah, Jonathan said you can be that real estate agent. You could be a personal trainer. All right. You could be a nutritionist, or you could be a dentist, whatever it may be, whatever your profession is, you want to clean it up and you want to promote yourself through it. And also, you know what? We still use business cards out there. Put like your LinkedIn, your Instagram onto your business card so people can actually find it, especially when you're sending out, emails to clients. Make sure you have those tags on your email below your contact information.
The social media part's very important. So if you're trying, let's say you mentioned, if you're in the gym business, if you're a bodybuilder, right? I mean, if all of your branding for yourself is you eating potato chips, that may not suit well with you trying to get more, people coming in the door to have you train them. Same thing
Right.
goes with if you're trying to get a really high-end job or a really professional job, you might want to keep that branding for yourself. Don't have anything that you wouldn't want your potential boss, your potential client see. And just, I mean, a lot of people will hide a lot of that stuff just because they want to keep everything very steady. They don't want any big waves. But nowadays in the influencing, everyone's being influencers on social media. So you have to be careful with what you want people to know of you. Also, buy your name as a domain. So if your name is John Smith, buy johnsmith.com. Make that like
Correct.
a resume page. So it's good for yourself. It's good for your future. So no one else can buy it because there are a lot of people out there that are trying to fake who they are and they might do identity theft. I mean, that's a whole nother thing, but I would
That's
just
true.
go ahead and buy your name, get your emails for your name, and give yourself a little bit more branding presence and securing that up for the future.
Sure. And you know what? Some people out there have nicknames. Go with it, try to get that. Because when you have something smart and snappy, people remember that, so go along those ways. Make sure everything is going to be clear what you're putting together, and there's consistency with it as well, too. All right. So that's important. Anyway, any closing remarks, Jonathan?
Last part's really important. Make sure you're clear, consistent, right? Don't have everything be all over the place. Don't have it be so different. We call it the 3 C's, right? Clarity, consistency, and coherence.
Correct.
Um,
100%.
so you want
And
to
that's what
keep that about.
Yep, and that's what you want to do. Hey, listen, I hope this has been creative knowledge for you. Before we go, thumbs up, please like, subscribe, and make any comments down below. That'd be great. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care.
Take care, everyone.